We now have Peyton Ramsey and Greg Newsome. Please message Athletic Communications privately for questions. First question, Drew Schott.
Hey, Peyton, congrats on the win. Obviously, Ramon Bowman, 8 catches, 86 yards, 3 touchdowns. Coach Fitz was talking about how you and him built some chemistry when you first arrived. What was it like seeing him play as well as he did tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome. And it's something that, if you're inside our facility, you know what he brings to the table. A really good player and a really hard worker. Works on his game, works on his craft so much to be a great player. And it was fun to see him out there have a really, really big game for us today.
Next question, Andrew Golden.
And this question is for Greg. Obviously, there's a lot of talk about David Bell coming in this week and, how he stacked up against the other receivers in the Big Ten. Was that a motivating factor for you coming into today to kind of put up a performance against one of the best receivers in the Big Ten?
I mean, yeah, of course. I love competing. So just knowing he's a good receiver. Statistically, you can tell he's a great receiver. So, I mean, it was a competition. I knew I would be following him the whole game. So I was just ready.
Next question for Daniel Olinger.
Hey, this question's for Peyton. After a game like this where you couldn't get much going on the ground as a team, you personally had to do a lot through the air with 3 touchdown passes. How does that performance show that you're a leader on this team?
Yeah, I don't know that it has anything to do with touchdown passes, but I think keeping the guys rolling on the sideline, making sure that our confidence is high, showing those guys that we're able to move the ball even when our run game isn't rolling. And that's okay that we have so many talented guys on our offense that as long as we get the ball in their hands, we're going to be all right. So like I said, I don't think the leadership has anything to do with throwing touchdowns. I think it's communication on the sidelines, communication on the field, and then just kind of staying calm and composed when we're out there.
Next question for Adam Rittenberg.
Yeah, Greg, what type of confidence and swagger are you guys playing with in the secondary right now? It seemed like there was a lot of talking after plays, even to their sideline. What has that been like for you and the other DBs this year?
It's unbelievable. I think we're at an all-time high right now. Like you said, we talk a lot, but we're confident. So we know if we could keep our eyes in the right positions that we can make plays. So, I love the way we're playing right now. We have a bunch of guys out there that's playing hard. We got AJ coming in, Arad coming in, Cam coming in. We had about 4 or 5 of us on the field at one time. So, I think we're playing at an all-time high right now.
Next question is for Peter Warren.
Hey guys, this question's for Greg. Greg, you mentioned before you and David Bell had a lot of great matchups today. Is there any play in particular that really sticks out to you that you were happy with or really, impressed with how you performed against him?
You said plays?
Yeah, just any one play or any multiple plays that really stick out in your mind after the game.
I mean, I think so I would say just him running fades. I know that's something they like to do. I'm a press corner, so I'm going to press. So I know there's going to be some shots down the field. So I was just happy the way that I played the deep ball today.
Next question, Eli Karp.
Hey, this one's for Peyton. After you threw an interception, they convert on 4th down for a touchdown and pull closer. Then you're able to lead a scoring drive where you go 7 of 7 for nearly 70 yards. How important was that drive to reestablishing confidence and really, enforcing what would happen the rest of the game?
Yeah, it's always hard when you put your defense in a tough spot, and that's the last thing you want to do is give the other team the ball with good field position. So, personally, I knew how big that next drive coming out was, and that we had to regain momentum and get some confidence on our offense. And like you said, it was a big one. It was a big drive. We were able to string together and put points on the board ultimately. So, just had to shake it off, had to flush it, move on, and try to go get some points.
Any other questions for Peyton or Greg? Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
take questions now for Ramad or Eku. First question, Drew Shot.
Hey, Ramad, congrats on the win. So when you caught that touchdown in the first quarter on the slant, what was going through your head?
Let's go get another one. I was excited, obviously. Yeah, I was super excited, but I was just ready for the O to go get another one.
Next question, Daniel Olinger.
Hey, Ramad, question for you. Peyton just talked about leadership being less about touchdowns and more about communication. What makes Peyton a good communicator, and how has that influenced your own chemistry with him on the field?
Yeah, Peyton since day one has taken initiative, whether it be meetings, film, extra throwing sessions, food. You know, he's always taking lead, and that just goes to that communication piece. He's taking care of business and making sure that everybody else is taken care of.
Questions? Any more questions? Peter Warren, Daily Northwestern.
Hey, Eku, 2 sacks today. Pass rush did a really good job. How would you evaluate your group's performance today?
I thought it was really good. I got to give credit to the guys in the interior, 4'9" and 9'9", Tommy and Ernie B. Just pushing the pocket, making these rat holes where the quarterback's coming underneath, and I can just easily just make the play. So I got to give credit where credit is due. So, yes, sir.
Next question for Ella Brockway.
Hi, this question's for Echoes, kind of in the same vein. What is it about this defense through 4 games that has made it look so strong and so impressive, especially in those second half situations where it's starting to get tight?
Yeah, just winning the line of scrimmage. Just our D-line just always penetrating, making – that's why, like, they can't run the ball on us because we just hit them in the mouth every single play. So, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Next question for Eli Karp.
Yeah, this one's for Eku as well. But coming into this game, there was, the line hadn't generated as much pressure, and today was a different story. What did you guys harp on over the last couple of weeks that you were really able to bring to the field tonight?
Yeah, we knew that Purdue liked to pass the ball a lot, and we knew that that quarterback liked to hold on to it. So we just this week was a big stunt week for us pass rush wise. So we put a little bit of different stunts that worked, and it got home. So.
Next question for Drew Shot.
Hey, Ramad, your game tonight and also the play from other receivers such as Kyrick, what does that say about your and also your fellow wideouts' chemistry with Peyton Ramsey?
Yeah, we're playmakers, and Peyton puts us Coach puts us in the right position to win, and Peyton makes sure that the ball is in the right position for us to win. Peyton trusts us. We trust Peyton, and that's how that thing works. And from there, you just go. You go play, you play fast, and you don't really think about anything else.
Ella Brockway.
Mine was already answered.
Got it. Andrew Golden.
This question's for Ramad. What's the biggest thing you learned about yourself as a wide receiver last season when the offense wasn't having as much success, and how did you carry what you learned from last year into this season?
Through the losses, through the adversity, and even through the wins, there's always diamonds in the rough or teaching points, things to learn from. And obviously last season didn't go as planned, but we're able to learn as a team. But for myself, I just really honed in on my skill as a receiver, watching film, watching how I was winning, how I was losing on certain reps, and took that and then worked on one thing every day in the offseason, worked on one thing, and still now. So it's been paying off for myself, for my teammates, and, we're just trying to continue the ball.
Any other questions for Ramad or Eku? Awesome. Thanks, guys.